Well, welcome back to my channel, Endless Roads. I hope your holiday is going good. There's only 2 weeks left before Christmas. I've been trying to decide what would be the best title for my video. I thought maybe an expat Christmas carol or just probably in the Philippines during Christmas time. The reason why I decided to do this video instead of one of the others I've been working on is what happened to me today. And basically, I got jumped by five teenagers. And I have lots of scores to prove it. Anyway, I got some videos I'm going to show today. And the reason why I want to bring it up is I was very angry at these kids at first, even though they threatened my life. But also, I feel sorry for them because they're a product of their situation in life. Now, I I was pretty much as a like a Scrooge guy growing up. I was very self-centered, make money. Somebody tell me they wanted a tip because they only worked for tips. I tell them get a better job. I was that type of person. But I've changed in my life. And then I come to the Philippines, and it kind of changed me again. And I'm going to get into that today. I'm going to show you some videos in this here, what I'm talking about. Okay. I want to start off with one of my favorite movies, our book, if you read the book, Charles Dickens's It's a Christmas Carol, especially a line in it, because it's so true here in the Philippines, probably in a lot of places, but mostly here. When the guy stands there and he opens up his Coke, and the guy across from him says, "Oh my God, what is that? Is that a claw hanging out between your legs?" He goes, "It could be a claw or a hand with no meat on it." And then he pulls back and he shows this poor, disgusting child holding to his right leg, and a poor, disgusting child holding to his left leg. And he points down and he says, "You see this child here? We call him ignorance. You see this girl here? We call her wants. You need to beware of both of them. But mostly, this one right here, this boy, because unless his life is changed, nothing but death and destruction will follow him and all those around him." And the reason why that's so thing today is because I discovered that. I want to go back a little bit. Yesterday, I was out Christmas shopping for some of my neighbor's children and some friends I have here in the Philippines. I don't have no children, nothing here anymore, or grandkids or anything like that. But I try to give back, and I buy some presents. Well, anyway, I go out to buy some presents, and there's this bridge that goes over the highway that comes the other side because you're not allowed to do walking over. You know what I'm talking about? Across the thing, jaywalking, or you get arrested. So as I walk over, I see about 9 to maybe 13 boys, anywhere from 5 years old up to 18, all just sleeping everywhere. Couple of girls laying there all filthy, dirty, holes through their clothes. Most of them don't have shoes. Some's wearing shorts, and you could just see like rashes up and down their leg where the flesh is being ate away. You go down a little bit farther, and you see some 20-year-olds there. You see 40-year-olds, and then you get the old women also sitting there. And I'm like, oh, this is horrible. Now I've been thinking about other videos to do, but I've seen that. I'm like, well, I need to do this. So I'm going to go out today, I said, and I'm going to video it, and I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to show you some of my videos here in a second, so before you just take off or something. I go back today, most of them were gone. I thought that maybe they found a place or something, and there was this one boy laying right next to the escalator where I seen all the other ones the other day, all across that bridge. And I took a video of him, and we're going to go to it right now. So anyway, as you've seen there, the young boy laying there, he's probably 12, 13, maybe younger, maybe older, who knows. But, I don't know what his life situation was, but I'm pretty sure poverty and low education has been a major part of that. And maybe poverty and low education to his parents, and he left, kicked out, whatever. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and do some more videos, right? So I'm walking down, and I get to some places. I'm going to show you those videos in a second. Well, anyway, after those, I get walking, right? And I'd seen probably 5 or 6 of those boys. But now they're not dressed up as, no, they're still dressed up as homeless. They look homeless. But they all have red shirts on. And I'm walking on this, what's called a walk path that goes over, because like I said, there's several ones of them. And I was filming the homeless people there because I wanted y'all to see that. Well, anyway, to get to it quickly here, I'm going across there after I've filmed these homeless people on there, and they're down below me. I go, hey, look, Joe, there's a Joe. And they all took off running. Now, I usually don't walk around with any money in my pocket, but I am walking around with my cell phone. Now, I thought they were going to come up and ask me for money, right? And I thought, well, I would film that. But then again, I know that this is desperate times. Maybe they'll snatch my phone, stuff like that. So I take my wallet, which I don't have any money in my wallet, or I would just probably give them some money, even though it's against the law here in the Philippines to give beggars money. I put the wallet in my front pocket so I don't I have control over it, and my phone, and I come running up there, and the guy gets right in my face and goes, "Hey, old man, give me some money." And I'm like, "Sorry, buddy, I don't have any money." I'm walking away, and he hits me like that and says, "I said, give me some money." The other guys walk up to me, and they're all shopping on my shoulders and stuff like this. And I didn't get the video of that, but I did take a video of me at the police station. I'm going to show you that too. And I'm like, okay, I explained to you I don't have any money. But I tell you what, I'm going to go get some out of the ATM. I'm going to go some Christmas shopping. If you're still here when I come back, I'll give you 100 pesos. Punched me right in the face. Now, I'm not a big guy. I'm 5'8", but I am a pretty stocky guy. I weigh 240 pounds. And now in that movie, they said, is that a claw? That's his hand. Well, this is what these guys look like. They're probably 14 to 18 years old, but they're only 5'1", 5'2". And if you pour a bucket of water on them, they might weigh 100 pounds. They've been on the street. And he tries to shove me again, right? The other guy shoves me. And I was always sort of like the John Wayne type. You don't push me more than once. Don't ever hit me a second time. And the guy reached back, and he was going to hit me. Said, give me some damn money. I snatched his arm and put him on the ground. And I pushed him back. And then he jumps out of his chair, and he reaches to his back here, like he has a knife and gun. The other 3 guys do the same. And I'm standing there. Well, I'm 65 years old. kind of overweight, and I definitely can't run. So I just stand there and look at them. 10 seconds go by. They didn't pull anything, so we're going to do something, pull it. I figured, maybe I have a better chance to displace them whenever's going on. They didn't have nothing. It was a bluff. I said, you're bluffing. I leave, and the guy kicks me in the back. Knocks me down. I fall on stuff. I got a rip here, got a rip here. All these rips up and down my leg. I don't know if you can see it. Got lots of band-aids on them. So I get up, and they run back. They're like a dog. When you turn your back, they come at you, and you turn like they run back, and you turn your back again. The only thing I thought of was run like a football player straight at them. I ran straight at them. They took off running, and I figured I better just keep chasing them. But I'm fat, so I can't run very far. But I got them to go down the steps. I take 3 or 4 deep breaths, and I run as far as I can, and I start walking. And then I get to the police station, and this happens. 3 boys tried to jump me on the walkway there. What? 3 boys tried to jump me. They asked for money. I said, I don't have no change in my pocket. Then they started hitting on me. And I told them stop. And the kid acted like he's reaching something out of his pocket, so I pushed him back. 2 other boys come after me. So I run down here.
What happened?
I just explained. I'm walking up here across.
But nothing, no other things, your belongings?
No, they tried to beat me up because I didn't have money.
Okay.
So all 3 were in script, so nobody cares.
You take care.
How would you take care? You don't even ask me what they look like.
You will report them to the...
So in other words, nothing's going to happen. So okay, next time they come at me, I can throw them off the bridge?
Okay.
All right, I got your permission to throw them off the bridge.
Yes.
And kill them. All right.
Take care, sir.
So, as you see in the police station, they didn't want to do anything. I come in there, I try to explain, they're eating their dinner, they didn't care. I said, what am I supposed to do? They didn't, just like, I said, so, you're not going to defend me, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to throw him off the bridge? And he says, yeah. I said, so you saying it's okay to kill him? They go, yeah. They didn't care. The way they see it, it's a bother. It's a sad, I'm going to say, sickness here in the Philippines. Everybody tolerates everything. Nobody wants to do anything. You can't call Child Protective Services about the homeless children there, child starving on the street. They're not here, and nobody cares. Everybody knows they're there. So I left. I actually forgot. The reason why I only got that recording in there, I didn't discover it till later, is when they left, I recorded the old lady, which I will show you a little bit, sitting out there. As I was running down there, I pulled out my phone, and I said, oh, there's a person I can record. And for a long time, so I got there. But anyway, I sit there for a while. I go back. The guy goes, why are you back here? I said, well, I need your card. I don't have a card. Can I have your name? No, you can't have my name. Why do you want my name? I said, because you don't want to do anything about it. I'm going to go to the place, the main headquarters. I'm going to talk about it there. And he says to me, we can't be chasing everything. I said, fine. I pulled out my phone. I take a short video of him, about 3 seconds. He goes, he turned around, and then I take a picture of him. He goes, you take a picture of me? I said, yeah. And then I took a picture of his partner. I'll see if I'll put those up here in a second. And he's get all angry. He goes, I'll have you arrested. For what charge? but taking pictures inside the police department. I said, well, then you can arrest me. I said, better than that, I'm going to go down there and show them your boss these pictures of you, and she can delete them if she wants to. But I'm going to explain what's going on. He goes, why would you do that? I said, because you didn't help me. You didn't care about those kids on the thing. You didn't care about me. Only thing you cared about was that food you were eating. You didn't care. I told you, well, what am I supposed to do? Protect myself? Throw the kids off the bridge? Kill them or something? And you say, sure, go ahead. Goodbye, sir. I said, you didn't want to help me. And then he's like, well, I'll call the Bron guy right now. We'll call the Bron guy and help you. And that. But I'll have you arrested if you walk out here with that picture. I said, then you're going to have to arrest me. I said, you think you're going to bluff me like those guys did? No. If you want to arrest me, then arrest me. But bye, I'm going. Oh, wait. We got the Bron guy on here now. We're calling him. I said, good. Talk to him. I'm going to go talk to your boss. So I go down to headquarters. I go in there and I talk to the captain that's in charge. He sends me to the sergeant. Sergeant takes me to the chief of police. I tell him exactly the same thing that happened. People attacked me, all this stuff, what I was doing. And they go, well, sir, what do you want to do is punish this police officer for not helping you? I'm like, well, I want something done. I said, I'm not the only person. What if another foreigner goes there? He goes, maybe you don't understand, sir. It's not just foreigners. Everybody's been attacked. And you said there was 3 or 4. I said it was 4. I said 3 of those must mean was one guy sitting back a little bit. And he goes, well, I'm amazed because there's almost 100 people over there doing that. And I'm like, and you're telling me this for what reason? You're telling me, well, there's 100, so we're there. And she goes, you're not the only one. Filipinos get attacked too. He goes, this is Christmas. We have massive amount of robberies going on. We got pickpockets jumping on jeepneys, groups of them. They go, we have the syndicate here, beggars. I never heard of that before, actually, until today. I had to check to see what it was, and I talked to my neighbor, and she goes, yeah, the syndicate is these rich people. Some are in churches, some just rich people, but the reason why they're super rich is they get massive amount of homeless people. They find them. They give them 2 options. You go out there and beg, and I'll give you some money and some food. You don't make the quota of money and food, then I punish you. I tortured you. I hurt your family. You know, like that. So that's why they got these group of people out there. Matter of fact, she said a group of pickpockets jumped on a jeepney she was on, and they got 3 or 4 people on there before they took off. I digressed there. But anyway, I go down there, and so I realized nothing's going to happen. She said, I'll talk to the person in that, and we're trying to clean that area up there. Now, you know what this area is? It's one of the biggest tourist areas down there. It's where the immigration and all that stuff is in my town. It's very rich. But in these rich spots, you have pockets of little alleyways and stuff where people are homeless and they live. And you got the major highway under there. It's like a double decker, and then it's got the bottom road down there, and down there's where they all live. Now she said that she cleaned, and I was surprised because there was massive, about 100, 200 people living under there. They were all gone, so they did clean it up. But she's also said, I have to give her credit to the chief of police here. She said that when you move them out, they just go to the corner, but then they come back out. She goes, I was surprised that they got you in the daylight. Usually they wait till night and sleep during the day, or wait until 6 o'clock when the busiest time is, and it's easier to weave through people. I said, well, I guess this is like an easy mark or something. He goes, were you holding your cell phone up? I said, yeah, I was doing a video. She goes, well, then that was your fault because now they could see that. But anyway, I'm kind of digressing here from what my video is. If you look at the next video here, I'll show you what it's like walking across that bridge. So as you can see on that, um, there's this, one person after the other person, every maybe 10 to 15 feet group laying there. Under the bridge the same way. Not as bad as it was a few days ago. I guess they are trying to clean it up a little bit there. I don't know what they're doing with the people. I know they're not putting them in jail because they don't want to feed them. Uh, but it comes back to, what can you do about it, Well, this is what I'm doing. Everybody comes here. You can't help the entire country. Are you going to be one of them out there? You don't have enough money for that. But I looked, and there's over 100,000 expats here in the Philippines. And this is my message to you expats out there. That's on my subscribers and you ones that's listening. We all help our family, right? That's common. Even the most basic person will help their family. But if you can reach out to your neighbor over across the street, and if they have a little boy or a little girl, be an example to them. Buy them a gift for Christmas. Get them an Easter basket when it's Easter. Halloween, make them a little pumpkin bucket, give it to them. Give them with a merle, I'll give you a good example. I take care of several families here. I don't take care of the family because most of them are working, and that not good money, maybe $250, $300 a month. That's a month, not a week. But they're trying, and they have anywhere 5 to 7 kids in each house. I bring gifts over last year, and it was so cute. This boy, I'm going to go ahead and say his name. I hope the mom don't care. Grayson. I hand him a present. His eyes all lit up. He goes, "Wow, are you rich?" "What do you say?" I said, "No, I'm not rich till I met you." And he looked at me funny. I said, "When you became a friend of mine and I met you, I feel like I'm the richest man in the world." Positive stuff like that. Little boy, 5, 6 years old, makes him feel good. 10-year-old girl, she wants a dowry for her Christmas, but she can't afford that $5 thing. Her family can't afford it. You give it to her. And you say, "Well, here, write down your thoughts." I'm pretty sure that you're a very intelligent girl. I see great things in your future. You try hard, I'll help you. Positive, You might, it's like in Christmas Carol, where they said, unless the disaster that's written on their faces erased, all hell will be for nothing but hell for their life, Be positive, Well, this is my video, I just wanted you to see this and know that, yeah, it's a jolly time of the year, but not everybody's jolly. And if you can give a helping hand, you should. Now, my next video is coming out. It's going to be a little bit more positive in a little way, I was actually working on that first, and that's is the Filipino women still conservative? Are they reserved in the way they used to be? And we're going to get into that too. And I also have a good example there. When I started working on this, I actually was thinking about this 3 or 4 months ago. And one of my family members come up, and she's been in the province all her life, never been kissed, nothing like that, And typical province girl. I mean, if you look at her, she looks like she came from the 1920s, way dressed and stuff like that. Compared to now, she's wearing tighter jeans. She's dressing in nicest shirts. She's talking to my wife about makeup, skincare, stuff she never cared about before. City life has changed her. Well, anyway, that's going to be my next video after this one. I hope you all check back in for it. And if you haven't, like and subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate y'all.